All right, guys, this is Cooltoys, and I'm back. Sorry, I have to do a part one and part two because I accidentally hit stop, and I have to get some new editing software. So I'm just trying to do all these in one take. But it'll be short videos, and all you gotta do is just click the next video. No big deal. The label it is part one and part two. So, anyways, this is the back of the playset. I have Serpentor up here in the command center. I don't know if it came with a chair that they can sit in, but I just have him standing there, and he's basically, giving his commands from up high. It could be down. If you had all the troops up front, I can just line them all up here in formation, and he's addressing all the Cobra troopers and giving them his orders for attack. Um, Got some guys standing around, and what's cool about this playset is that they have some molded in weapons. You don't have to worry about them getting lost or moving around and things like that. But they're oversized, and I don't know why they have M16s. They should have AK-47s or laser rifles, unless because this base is basically like could be a GI Joe base or a Cobra base, because around the front I didn't show you, but you can push down on the top piece here, and it'll literally say GI Joe. It changes from Cobra to GI Joe, but I use it as a Cobra base. Anyway, this gun here moves around. There's some other play features in this play set that are really neat and awesome. There's this wheel here and tons of peg spaces, but I have all these guys in their stands. But if you put some guys on here, you could literally rotate them around and move them around. That's pretty cool. Over here too, you can have some guys on these peg stands, and then when you move this rock, it makes these lift up. So if you had them loosely on there, you can pretend that this guy was here, and boom, you shot him, and come on, he got knocked over. So it's a little tight. It's an old playset, so you got to work with it. I don't want to jam it or break anything. Over here again, you got some more rifles back there. You got a little lookout hole there, and lookout window. And I got this guy over here. We'll move him aside. Another little rotating gun. It comes with a jail cell. It's really cool. From the top, you can put in your prisoners. I have a guy in there right now, Lieutenant Falcon, since he messed up in the GI Joe movie. So GI Joe is gonna let him hang tight in here a little while before they come rescue him. And all you do is pull this little lever here, and then he should drop down. I have him in a stand. He'll fall down there. Let's do that again. I know you guys missed it because my camera wasn't there. Drop him into the top. Pull this down. Let me pull this back. Come on. And there you go. Just falls down. You get the picture. And you close that up. And I'll show you now. You can push these are like spring doors, so you can just drop them in there. Serpentor, you got a landing pad here, and you got the watchtower at the very top. And I'm going to swing it back around and show you some of the action features and play features that this playset offers also from the other side. Hang tight. Here we go. All right. So here's the front of the playset again. I actually didn't hit stop this time, so I can continue. I just hit pause. So on the far right, as you're facing this playset, you can see this indentation here on the rock. Cool play feature. You can pretend G.I. Joe shot a missile at the base and it hit right here. And all you got to do is push this button here, and it falls back and caves in. And there's a two-piece rock. One stays on the spring, another rock falls backwards. So that's really cool. Up top here, let me move Serpentor out of the back. So like I was saying, you can change this to a GI Joe base. So Cobra can make the GI Joes think that they set up a temporary outpost for GI Joe. Maybe get some guys to come here, and before you know it, when they get to the front door, Cobra surprises them, pushes the button, the missiles pop up and shoot at the GI Joes, and then you'll see that it's a Cobra base. Just pretending to be a GI Joe base. So that's cool play feature, especially for young children. I can see that if I had this when I was a young kid, 7, 8 years old, that would be a ton of fun. I can pretend and switch it from GI Joe base, Cobra base, back and forth, whatever you prefer to do. You have another play feature, and then I'm going to show you how the front doors work. You got this guy up here. He's in the watchtower. He's looking out for GI Joe. GI Joe sneaks up, and there's this lever here on the side. Let me try and get the camera back far enough. You twist it, boom, falls. You can pretend you shot the watchtower, and the guy falls out to the ground. So let's reset that. All you do is pull this up. Try to do this all one-handed. Let this guy go back up here. I'm going to pull the camera back as far as I can so you can see more of the action feature. So like I said, you twist this and he should fall right out of there. Boom, he went flying off the table into a bag. Cool, I like it. Sometimes it's annoying because it's older now and the spring is real finicky, and it's actually been up on my shelf and it's just crashed down, and I'm like, what the heck, is there a ghost in here? You know what I mean? Just things just moving around on their own. Let me move these Cobra bats a little more out of the way. And this guy's got really loose hips. From the front, you can leave the door a little cracked open. See this gap up here? That's how I do it, because otherwise it really locks solid shut and you would have to push it from the rear of the playset to open the door. So I just leave it like this. And let me put Cobra Commander in the front door so it'll look cool. Trying to stand him up. Hang on one second, guys. All right, so you're walking up to the front door. You think it's a GI Joe base, and then surprise, surprise, Cobra Commander standing there. He's got his troops flanking him, and then Joes are in big trouble. Say that this is how Falcon got caught. He thought it was a GI Joe base. It was GI Joe, but Cobra was behind the door, and they captured Lieutenant Falcon. So tons of play features, tons of little storylines you can do for dioramas and things like that. I think this is a awesome Cobra base that a lot of collectors that maybe don't pay too much mind to. I think it's great. Other people will probably appreciate it too. So if you see one on the secondary market, I would say pick it up. I bought it years ago when it was really, really cheap. I believe it was like some lady said it was her kids and she just wanted to get rid of it. So maybe that's why some of the pieces are missing. And there's some stickers that were like torn off here, but I don't mind. It's a pretty cool playset from everything that we saw. So let me pause the video one more time. I like set everything up and finish it. All right, guys, so we're back again, and I reset everything. Looks great. I pretty much put this on my shelf just like it is. I have to remove this tower sometimes because my shelf is about right there, and this sticks up too high, so it's no big deal. These pieces actually disconnect that mountain piece and then the far right, so it's really convenient for the way it breaks down, and you can put it on your shelf. Cool play set. Y'all let me know what you think. I like it a lot. This is Cooltoys. You comment, like, subscribe. Later.